Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Nacho makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, Peter, I'd be interested to see if they'll be turning to him to build a play-up from the back. He's a very good defender too, of course, but defensive abilities alone aren't always enough these days. This guy can play.
And he's decided to go for it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Spain with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, he's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Lukumi, Wahika, Diaz, out towards the flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yamal picks it up out wide. Still goalless. Diaz. And he's well positioned here. Can he finish? Goal! Colombia! And it's Colombia who take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Colombia have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Gavi. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's going for goal! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation. Colombia definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Rodri.
Spain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, that's well spotted. Sanchez. That's a good ball out wide. Munoz. Now it's James Rodriguez. In early. And he's cut it out. Nacho gets it clear.
There will be one.
And here's he's having a pop! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Spain currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage, be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Good read, needed to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should...
He's having a hit! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
James Rodriguez. Coming on the field is number 20, Juan Quintero. Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Sanchez. More and more pressure on the ball here. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Rodri. And it's been played through. He's got away. An uncompromising challenge.
Substitution for Colombia. Number 25. Number 11.
And it's
Arias.
Cucurella.
Coming on the field.
Defending
Number
of the
9,
desperate variety.
Number 8.
That's going to go a long way. Looking for options for movement. Sanchez gets it away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Diaz. Diaz! Diaz! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And they've got rid. Now it's Quintero.
Colombia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well, this is surely their last chance. Takes a shot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least...
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
We'd like to inform you that CCTV
So
is now
no
in
winner
operation
at
for
full
your
time,
safety.
we will be going the distance.
Substitution for Colombia. Number 14, Number 16.
No winner in
Jefferson
90,
Lamb.
30 more to come.
Coming on the field, number 6.
Spain displayed great
Number
resilience to
15.
find the late equaliser that's got them
Substitutions
here.
taking
Now can they go one better? That's a throw.
Substitution for Colombia, number 7, Luis Diaz. Coming on to replace him is number
And it's gone back to the
21,
keeper.
Cabaz.
Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Mojica. And it's made its carry finish! And it's been hooked away. Munoz. Tries to pass. Decent chance! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
That has earned a reprieve for the time
There will
being.
be 1 minute added time.
Looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And we're halfway through extra time.
And just a quick reminder today to please...
So this is it, one goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cordoba. And they've got a throw. Spain could be just about done here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Spain are
Just a quick
beaten
reminder today,
and they
please
are
refrain
out.
from parking outside this stadium.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of
Hello, everybody,
obligation
and welcome to
right from the
today's
start.
match.
These teams know they cannot
Against
falter.
Spain.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Dani Olmo! Brilliant from Dani Olmo! About as smooth as it gets. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Dani Olmo.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. James Rodriguez. Oh, that's fabulous. And a header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Tries to pass it through. That looks a good ball through. Agahawa. Can he finish? And it's in. They are purring, truly purring. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 20.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, he's played it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get on the end of this? Diaz picks it up out wide. Driven in. Impress. Oh, crossbar! Lenormand can clear it away. Over to the right flank. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cucurella making good progress. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they're back on the ball again. Oyarzabal. No, it's come to nothing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lukumi. More and more pressure on the ball here. And Diaz. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's James Rodriguez, played out wide. Munoz finding himself in space. Plays it in low. He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. With half-time at hand, perfect timing. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Has been
Well, there's a
indicated.
real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Cucurella. Strong running down that left flank. And the referee has signalled for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Spain ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. Back on the way then. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ferran Torres charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he plays one through. Now it's Oya. Can he finish? That is brilliant from Beckham Oyarzabal. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Spain go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Has a look and plays it forward. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution for Colombia. Number 10, James Rodriguez. Coming on the field
Ball
is
swung in.
number 20.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Carvajal carries the ball down the right. Looking for options for movement.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Spain with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Munoz. Lukumi. That has ended up in no man's land. He's got away. Oh, what has happened here? There's the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Colombia. Number 25, number 11, Arias. Coming on the field, number 9, Cordoba. Number 8.
And it's Quintero. Looking tidy in possession here. It's a sharp pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lerma, spread it left. Diaz. Pedri. Diaz. And Once more, he proves rigid and robust. He's through here. That's going to go a long way. Pedri has it out wide and in space.
Added minutes has
Pedri.
been indicated.
And it's Carvajal. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And he's lost his man here. And that's that. Spain have done it.
Hello,
The
attendees.
perfect
This is a
outcome
lost
in this
children's
most pressured of
announcement.
games.
With the father of a boy.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
everybody,
Two
and
teams,
welcome to
each
today's
seeking the
match.
perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's this guy, De Ketelaere, who'll be providing the creative spark here, Peter. He's more than capable of finishing moves off as well, so don't be surprised to see his name on the score sheet come the final whistle.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Agahawa is onto this. Trossard, De Ketelaere. And it's Tielemans. This is a promising build-up. Lenormand cuts it out. That's destined for the flank. Nacho.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
He has found the way through. De Ketelaere showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Meunier. Trossard just eases him off the ball. Merino. He's found space here. Agahawa! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 23 minutes is number 20, Omarodian.
Spain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Spain very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Mikel Merino clears. And here's De Bruyne. Now it's Doku. Very nicely done. Forced to go back. He's being urged to shoot. And De Bruyne! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Onana. And it's De Bruyne. Nice looking ball, and he was quick to react. And here's De Ketelaere. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Williams. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's in a great position. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Spain have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution for Spain, number 15, Nico Williams. Number 11, Jamal. Coming on the field, number 6, Iniesta.
So we're underway for the second half.
Number 8, Gavi.
Spain can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Gets a good foot in there. Pedri can so cleverly bypass the press. Spain different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Trossard. And here's De Ketelaere. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Iniesta charging forward, the ball at his feet. Castagna. Tielemans. Trossard, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's De Ketelaere. De Bruyne, that's a good ball out wide. Meunier gets into a good position. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Doku making good progress. And here's the Ketelara. And he's being shifted off it. Spain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Tielemans. Now it's to Ketelara. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution.
And back to the keeper they go. Lenormand. Cucurella. And it's Rodri. And Lenormand. Gavi. And Lenormand. Nacho. And it's Cucurella. Spain leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Doku. Stood up well to him there.
Belgium really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Knocks it out wide. Very much into the last knockings. It's played through for him. And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Spain can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Hello, everybody,
Two
and
teams,
welcome to
each
today's
seeking the
match.
perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. He's on it, can he get away? Distributed tidily, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's making progress on the ball. He's got away. He stands tall and strong. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either. Mbappe clearly held on to it far.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Spain! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Spain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, now he can run away with it. And he's had it nicked away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is Agahawa! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 20, Omarodian.
Spain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Dembele in with the challenge. Cherki. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Le Normand wins the duel this time. Oh, easy pickings there. Dembele. Carvajal does really well to win the ball there. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's well spotted. Koundé. It's a really well-measured ball. Gavi. Great ball, a big chance! And a neat finish! So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
After 34 minutes is number 11.
France cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. Oh, that's superb. Real chance! And it's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Spain now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Cucurella
There will be 3 minutes added time.
looking for the run. Gavi is flagged offside. Mbappe. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Spain are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Oh, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Cucurella is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Upamecano. And Hernandez. Saliba. Hernandez. Foot in. Dembele has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Olise clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Mbappe. He's had it taken off him, and he cuts out the supply. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. That is good alertness. Conte. Saliba. Conte. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Olise looking to add to his goal. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely...
Shot, surely! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Substitution for France, number 24.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Olise, number 7.
Koundé.
Dembele. Coming on the field, number 20. Here's doing. Number
Hernandez.
25. Number 12.
Tchouaméni.
Barcola.
Saliba. Spread to the right. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Akliush.
Two minutes
To be added on. Takes aim and crosses. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have won.
And a
It
quick
is
reminder
a
today
triumph.
to please take all litter to bins located
Any
by the
reflections on what
entrance
you've
gate.
seen? Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other.
Against Egypt.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've been really impressed by this guy, Marmoush, who I expect to be amongst the goals here, Peter. He's, for me, very much the complete package. Great operating alone or in a partnership, but I prefer to see him play off somebody. That's when you really get to see his skills, not just as a finisher, but as someone who initiates as well.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Marmoush proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Pings in across. Cleared away. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific effort! And he's there to get it away. Not a bad try by any means. Spain have their second corner now. Oyarzabal with the short one. Shot could be on, and the shot! No, he's missed it.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
Tries to play it through, tries to pass it through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And reclaimed it in a trice. Agahawa finds himself offside. Ambitious ball here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Egypt are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Oh, that's fabulous. Here it is, crossed in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? Stood up well to him there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Goes for a shot! Goal, Spain! And there is your opener. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Spain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Trezeguet. Mikel Oyarzabal. That is a great pick out. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Spain leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. Back on the way then. Spain currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, easy pickings there. Agahawa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gavi. Oh, good chance here! That was superb goalkeeping!
Gavi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely aimed pass. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran! Thomas! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Egypt choosing to make the first change.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Spain are doing very... And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Spain find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Knocks it into space. Oyarzabal deftly away.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Cucurella. Gavi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Spain have hit a quick-fire double here. Raya gets it away. Gavi. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. There's the crossfield ball. Spain are closing in on a comfortable win. Spain do have a chance to counter here. And he thumps it clear. Spain have reclaimed it. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Looking to play him in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Great vision. It's a sweeping cross. Pedri. So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Spain really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic away from his box.
And his career went on and on and on.
Listen, the best tend to stay around.
Scholes, and this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gyökeres, and it's Ødegaard. Trossard. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
McAllister, and this is Shevchenko.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Palmer. Great vision. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Ødegaard. And it's Rodri. Van Dijk. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Gyökeres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Gyökeres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Palmer. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Saka. Now who's going to be first to this? Rodri. And Adams. Rodri. Now it's Shevchenko. Played out towards the right wing. Ambitious ball here. Scholes. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And if you do
Some
have
first
a
half
chance
thoughts?
today, please
Well,
take
it's
some
been
time
nothing
out to
but
give your support
frustration,
to our
really,
better
Peter.
stadium
I think the
fund.
team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Shevchenko. Number
So let's
10,
get the ball rolling.
McAllister. Number
0-0,
7,
and we're at the halfway point.
Number 16, Rodri.
That's been
Number
cut out,
20,
well played.
Rashford.
Scholes.
Coming on the field.
And the counter
Number
is on.
29, Kai Havertz.
And it's Van
Number
Dijk.
17, De Bruyne.
Odegaard.
Number
Some
11,
intricate passing, looking
Mohamed
to
Salah.
progress the ball.
Number
Played down the
14,
flank.
Rice.
Palmer is
Number
wide and looking to get
21,
onto this.
Diogo Jota.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Odegaard, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's a key interception. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Rodri. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's going wide left. He's shifting through the gears here. Palmer. Odegaard. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Manchester truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a
Please
fair
be
reflection of
reminded
what
that
we've
drinking
seen.
is only
The game's
allowed in
been
the areas shown in
vibrant.
this
I think
map.
the
Thank you
atmosphere
very
has
much for
remained
your
buoyant, and we
cooperation.
just need the scoreline to step into line.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 21, Diogo Jota. Coming on the field is number 24, Palmer. Substitutions taking place.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Rice. Not the most accurate pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get it through?
Manchester really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Picked out brilliantly. Bullish header! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's McAllister. Spread neatly. He's got away. Oh, that's a fine intercept. So that was it, the first period of extra time.
Today, everybody, to make sure
Plenty of tired limbs and minds out there. We may be looking at penalties here. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It's been cagey for this long. Will the last 15 minutes be any different? Scholes. And he's managed to get free. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rodri.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Grealish. Grealish with the cross. He leaps for it! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished. Manchester are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way.
So there you have it, penalties. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
I had a feeling this might end goalless, with everyone pretty much running themselves to a standstill. These players certainly have done their part in making it an enthralling encounter.
So 2 inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. Denied! He's made the save!
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
McAllister is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Made it look easy.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Arsenal looking to keep step. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
So on to the second man.
The keeper was never going to stop that. Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it.
Arsenal are looking to him to tie things up. Stuck away with immaculate poise.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Duke is third in line.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
This then to level matters. Firm, low, telling.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
Foden is the fourth man to step up. Pings it into the bottom corner.
Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there.
The margin of error is 0. It's in. Pick that one out.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. The decisive moment. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their parts in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And we come to you now.